Ghost of Yotei was released recently, and if you love the game for that mix of samurai drama, the haunting atmosphere and the spiritual undertones, then you're in the right place. Today we are diving into top 10 anime that capture that same soul, whether it's the quiet honor of the sword, the tragedy of war, or the beauty found in fleeting moments. So sharpen your blade, light the lanterns, and let's step into the mist. Here are the top 10 anime to watch if you liked Ghost of Yotei. At number 10 we have Bright Samurai Soul. Set in an alternate Japan, Bright Samurai Soul follows a wandering ronin and an orc who find themselves protecting a young elf girl. The mix of fantasy and traditional Japanese aesthetics gives it a fresh emotional spin on the samurai formula. What makes it stand out is its world, a hybrid of Edo-era mysticism and gritty fantasy. The film's visual style is unique, its music atmospheric, and while the story is short, it delivers that emotional weight and quiet heroism you'd expect from something like Ghost of Yotei. At number 9 we have Angolmois, Record of Mongol Invasion. This one's grounded in history, the Mongol invasion of Japan in 1274. It follows a group of exiled samurai sent to defend Tsushima Island from the invaders. Yeah, Tsushima, that's right, the same setting as Ghost of Tsushima, and likely what inspired Ghost of Yotei's spirit. The art style uses textured lines that look almost hand-drawn, giving it a raw, ancient feeling. It's brutal, human, and more realistic than most anime on this list. You'll feel the chaos of war and the desperate beauty of standing one last time for something you believe in. At number 8 we have Yasuke. Yasuke tells the story of the real-life African samurai who served under Oda Nobunaga. The anime takes that historical core and fuses it with mechs, magic and mythological chaos, and somehow it works. It's a visual trip, stylized fights, jazzy beats and philosophical undertones about identity and loyalty. If you liked the mysterious and lone warrior energy of Ghost of Yotei, Yasuke gives you that, but filtered through surrealism and soul. Number 7 we have Dororo. This is one of the most emotional samurai tales ever told. Dororo follows Hyakimaru, a boy born without body parts who must slay demons to reclaim them, and along the way rediscovers his humanity. It's beautifully animated, tragic and drenched in atmosphere. Every episode feels like a folk tale wrapped in pain and hope. If Ghost of Yotei made you think about what it means to live with scars, this one will cut just as deep. At number 6 we have Shigurui, Death Frenzy. Now we enter darker territory. Shigurui is set in the Edo period and follows two samurai competing in a brutal tournament, one blind, one one-armed. But this isn't about flashy duels, it's about obsession, decay and madness. It's violent, slow and hauntingly beautiful. The animation is detailed to the point of discomfort and the tone feels like an art film wrapped in blood. It's not for everyone, but if you crave that unsettling side of samurai storytelling, this is your poison. At number 5 we have Afro Samurai. Afro Samurai is pure energy, a futuristic samurai revenge story where hip-hop meets feudal Japan. Samuel L. Jackson voices the lead and the soundtracks made by RZA from Wu-Tang Clan. It's stylish, bloody and cool as hell, but beneath all that swagger lies a story about revenge, loss and isolation. Think Ghost of Yotei turned up to 11 wrapped in neon and rhythm. Number 4 we have House of 5 Lives. This one's for the patient souls. House of 5 Lives isn't about epic sword fights, it's about quiet tension, introspection and moral ambiguity. It follows a shy samurai who's drawn into a group of kidnappers and slowly begins to question his own sense of justice. It's slow, subtle and incredibly human. The muted colors and minimalist animation style fit its quiet tone perfectly. If you like the calm, meditative moments of Ghost of Yotei, this one will feel like poetry. At number 3 we have Samurai Champloo. You can't talk about samurai anime without mentioning Samurai Champloo. It's the perfect blend of Edo era action and modern hip-hop culture. A road trip through feudal Japan with two swordsmen and a girl chasing a mysterious sunflower samurai. Every fight is dense, every scene oozes style, and yet at its core it's about freedom, regret, and finding meaning in chaos. If Ghost of Yotei had a rebellious artistic cousin, this would be it. At number 2 we have Samurai 7. Inspired by Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai, this anime takes the classic tale and adds a sci-fi twist. Mechs, steampunk airships and the cybernetic Ronin. It shouldn't work, but it absolutely does. It's grand, emotional and visually stunning. Each samurai has their own struggle and philosophy, and the story balances action with heart. If you like the cinematic scale and model depth of Ghost of Yotei, this one belongs near the top of your list. And finally at number 1 we have of course Rurouni Kenshin. I'm talking about the reboot of the legendary series that brings Rurouni Kenshin to modern animation standards without losing its soul. It follows Kenshin Himura, a wandering swordsman with a dark past who swore never to kill again after the bloodshed of the revolution. The 2023 version refines everything: crisp visuals, smoother pacing and the perfect balance between warmth and violence. It captures that core essence of redemption, honor and pain that define samurai stories. Exactly the kind of spirit that makes Ghost of Yotei unforgettable. So which of these anime will you sharpen your blade for next? Each one captures a piece of that Ghost of Yotei soul. Whether it is the melancholy of the battle, the beauty in silence, or the weight of a past that never fades. So which of these anime are you adding to your watch list first, and which ones have you seen already? Let me know in the comments, and if you want more game inspired anime breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. I'm Scarlet, peace and love, and see you next time.